you had to learn the full game as the final run of the Super 16. It was a really interesting run, and it stuck with me. I contributed to improve the route a little bit, and recently we got a lot of attention on this game from other runners like Spirial and Retro Brando, and now we formed the top 3 of this game, of the leaderboard. But especially I want to shout out Snick. You might know of him, he's a really good tasser. He's probably more well known for Super Metroid tassing, but he found a lot of stuff in several games that I run, and he found ways to zip in Hook. It's difficult though. I will try it. I will try to learn to run the category as it is now. It's gonna be difficult though. It's gonna be a lot of fun. Hey, Spirial! Yeah. Come on. Press start. All right. Let's go. Okay, press start. So this is a game which is pretty floaty. It doesn't. The controller is very simple. You press Y both for your sword and for running. I mean, you have to hold Y. Okay, I got the retain the speed after water. It's kind of a glitch that saves some time. And we have pixie dust that makes us able to fly. So after filling my fly meter, you can go. Let's meet Rufio, the leader of the Lost Boys. So taking the 2 hits is not really a strat for the boss itself, it's a strat for the general speedrun. Because you, as much as it's reasonable, you want to finish every level with 0 health and 0 fly meter. Because every health and fly meter that you have will be counted down in the score screen, and that's waste time. So you want to avoid that as much as possible, especially for the health. I think every health point costs like a fourth and maybe a third of a second. So it's significant over a long run, or over 10 levels of the game. I got a sword, and the sword is pretty nice because it has a longer range, and as long as I have it, I can throw projectiles at it. It also acts as an extra health, so if I take a hit, I will lose the sword, but I will not take damage. This is always a bit scary because there's a lot of enemies and sometimes you can lose your input. Alright, RNG time. I don't know where he comes out from. Oh! Well, I took the hit instead of hitting him. That's bad. There. I have to hit him 3 times. If I get the bottom left, I can't hit him. Oh, bottom right 3 times in a row, okay. I wouldn't call that great RNG, but oh well. Ah, bottom left. Bottom left you can't from this position. Oh, and far left. I could have with the sword, but I decided to give it away to save time. Well, that was pretty bad. But yeah, there's not much I can do to help it. Losing the sword was a strat so I could deplete my health all the way to 0. The next level is very difficult, so I'm gonna shut up a bit. Try to focus. Okay. Alright. Oh, that's not good. Platform edges are really weird in this game. Okay, the fire can stay for very long, so I have to be careful about that. At least I got this. Okay, I should have the proper amount of fly. Yeah, you saw that I took just the proper amount of fly. That after reaching the end, I just got to 0 fly. It was a really bad level, but well, it's a technical level. It's really hard to do well. You probably wondered why I'm doing this pause at the beginning of every level. Well, I will answer that a bit later. I need to focus for this little trick. Ah, I didn't get the running speed. No, that's okay. Yeah, the reason I do that that thing is because, as I said, you need the Y button to slash your sword and to reach your top speed, to accelerate. So those two things kind of conflict. When you want to start running, you need to use your sword once, but that costs time because it locks you on place. Unless you pause the game as the level starts, and into the pause you use the Y button, and then when you unpause and buffer the Y button, you will start accelerating without having slashed your sword. It saves a little bit of time. It's very minor, it's like 0.1 or 0.2 seconds, but it's significant, and with some practice you can make it really easy. So over all the runs, it really matters. Okay, I'm gonna try to manipulate this guy into going here. Oh, left, of course. Oops! Oh my god! This is like the worst RNG I could get. Left then right, yeah. This is like the worst ever. And I do not deplete my flight. Oh my god, this is a bad run so far. But that was really bad RNG. It was really horrible. But hey, I didn't die. I'm gonna take this hit. It's scary to do so, but it's a way to take away one of my health. Zipping! So that was known before Snake. It was found some time ago already. And that one is not too hard to perform. So this is another technical level, so I'm not going to talk too much. I'm going to take this hit. So I can go through both stalactites. I should have just enough fly. Yeah, 426, that's good. Okay, this level was decent. It was not perfect though. I landed after luring the first stalactite after the zip, but that's fine. It's a very minor time loss. Okay, this is another kind of technical level. Everything and everybody has a very large hitbox. But I was actually really much closer than it looked like I was. But yeah, you don't want to land there. Let go of B just for a bit, tiny jump to make sure you don't get hit by the bird. Yeah, there's a lot of little technicalities there. And I'm going to attempt the snow clip. This is also not new. All the new stuff will be later in the run. I have 3 chances for the snow clip. Let's see if I can get it. It's also kind of random if I get it now. No? Okay, no! Dude! 3rd try, alright. But we got it! 3rd try. The last possible try. I have no health. Okay, good. Yeah, without any health, I cannot really optimize the boss. Because if I had 1 health point, I could just take damage on the spikes and hit the last balloon from lower, which would save some frames, but I couldn't do that. Okay, we got the snow clip. And now I'm not using the start or the pause trick here because there's no point to it. This is an auto scroller. This is the nice little refresher before the actual hard stuff in the game. Because after this level, we're gonna go to the last 3 levels, and that's kind of the gauntlet of the game. It's where all the hard stuff is. Even more now with the new discoveries on level 8. All you have to do here, apart from, well, surviving, is making sure that I get rid of all my health and my fly before finishing the level. Yeah, apart from that, there's not much here. You get to enjoy the music. I'm gonna take some damage here. I have 1 more damage to take. I'm gonna dodge this one and take damage from the next one. And when you see that cherry, you are on the last few enemies, the last two. This is the last one. I'm taking the last hit. You're getting a sword for free. Let's get rid of my fly. Okay, got the sword. I'm gonna try to keep it as much as I can because it's gonna really help in later levels. So I don't want to get hit. Okay, I'm not gonna speak as much now because it's really much more complex. It's all about background cues to know where I am. Okay, first zip, let's go. Nope, nope, no. I did not get the 3 pixel edge cut. I got only 2 pixels. I was trying to hug the wall to the left as I fell, but I did not make it close enough, so it doesn't work. I could have maybe retried, but I didn't want to risk it and hit the fire. Yeah, I got this one. So that was a clip, that was a zip to the left. You might not have seen it because it was in the dark, but I zipped to the left, and that saves several seconds. Now the plan is to use fly to go through some platforms. The platforms with the snake, you can fly through them. Then I used a little bit of fly just to do that. And I'm going to try to keep as much fly as I can for the boss. Oh, no, the sword is gone, no! Ah, that's a shame. Oh, too bad. I have 6 fly, which is good. But yeah, using the sword, that's a bit of a shame. I'm gonna make the next boss much less reliable. Okay, pretty good boss. You see that having the fly really helps. Because the idea is that you want to get away from him to force him into throwing his skull. But you don't want to be too far away because after he's thrown the skull, you want to go behind him and hit him from the back. Which is kind of technical to do. Okay, I got that. That's not an easy start. Because you have barely any room to get running speed and hit the enemy before he hits you. So that's not too bad. I got one of the 2 zips. I hope that's not too bad. But yeah, losing the sword is just... it's a bit of a shame. Yeah, not too high, nice. Alright, here I'm gonna try to build speed. Yeah, I got it. It's also pretty precise because you barely have any platform to do that. Without the sword, you have to do this. And now, you have to time your hit so you can pass through him and meet Smee. It's harder without the sword. Good, at least I got rid of all my health. And all my flight, but I didn't have too much. Okay, still 704 without the sword. I'm not too unhappy about that. With the sword, it's easier to do a really fast kill. So that's okay, actually. And just like that, we are on the final level. Yeah, that's pretty difficult. Everything has a really large hitbox, so it's very easy to just land on an enemy. This is a place where you really need to do the pulse trick, otherwise this strat does not work. You cannot outrun the barrel here. Yeah, I got the speed here. And now... I got the floaty, please! I got 2 floaties in a row! Well, I'm just gonna die anyway. Yeah, you have 25% chance of getting a floaty damage every time you fall on the spikes. And I got that twice in a row. So that, yeah, you could call that bad luck. But I need to not get a floaty. Come on! Thank you! Oh my god! That was unlucky. Yeah, because I need to build some speed on the spikes to reach that room. Otherwise, you have to go down, and it's a lot longer. Oh crap! Oh my god! Please give me health. Ah, nope. Well, this is not a good last level at all. Man, the floaties, 3 floaties in a row. That's really terrible luck. I'm gonna have to. Yeah. Oh, I took a hit. That's okay. Yeah, I was supposed to keep 1 health here. Yeah, I couldn't. Well, I'm really sorry. This is a very poor level. More. Yeah, really poor level 10. Okay. I used the last bit of fly that I had to trigger this guy as soon as I could. And now we're gonna meet Hook. The name of the game. So this is just about timing. You have to count a certain amount of time before you can hit him. That was just timing. And we are about to face the last phase of Hook. The ultimate showdown. So that also is about timing. Just count some. Too early. If I try too early, he will defend. But that was my fault. Shoot and good. A 15:43 is not a very good time. And man, that level 10 was so bad. It was really, really bad. No, sub 16, I guess. That's not too terrible. Yeah, three floaties in a row. I think it's just 25% chance for every floaty. So yeah, that was really terrible RNG. Well, not RNG, but timings and stuff. Because yeah, it's just a frame rule. And after this game, I believe we have Pitfall: The Mayan Adventure. Pitfall percent. Yeah, not just the any percent, but the Pitfall percent. So in case you guys are familiar with the Super 16, which is going on right now, Pitfall is one of the games chosen for the event, and you have to run all of it. So I'm about to run the game, but I have to retrieve all the Pitfall letters, which adds about 1.5 minutes to the run.